completely fucked that one up. Again, I messed up, guys. Whatever.
Tech Natural is we bring a proper light, cover helicopter light, loud like a chopper bite, lock seal the watertight, descending lapatite, no skill, just a lot of height, hit them with the boxes right, that make them drop the mic. We bring a proper light, cover helicopter light, loud like a chopper bite, lock seal the watertight, descending lapatite, no skill, just a lot of height, hit them with the boxes right, that make them drop the mic. We drop a hot one, pumping like a shotgun, number one spot, there boat, we got a lock, son. The top's the key, my thoughts run deep, approximately a clock speed, Mach 3, hyper velocity sound, tear it up and break it down. Well, wait later, they might as well hate us now. So we built a foundation on solid ground, cause haters huff and puff, try to blow us down. We're not slowing down, in fact we getting quicker. We used to flow ill, now we diagnose sicker. Taking natural, yeah, we elevated, so far ahead of the game, now we feeling segregated. Cause competition, yeah, we got them frustrated, cause they a duplicate, we custom made this spit. Yo, they got hip hop suffocated, it can't breathe, we just here to resuscitate it. We bring a proper light, cover helicopter light, loud like a chopper bite, lock seal the watertight, descending lapatite, no skill, just a lot of height, hit them with the boxes right, that make them drop the mic. We bring a proper light, cover helicopter light, loud like a chopper bite, lock seal the watertight, descending lapatite, no skill, just a lot of height, hit them with the boxes right, that make them drop the mic. Attacking supernatural, launching air strikes, from the intro it ain't a fair fight, just when you thought you were prepared right, bringing skills short like Frodo's a no-no, like a butter knife, but don't cut it. Mediocre MC still got the game flooded. It's overflow from the engine to the carburetor. We got them sweating, breathing heavy like Darth Vader. Now they're trying to settle quick like an arbitrator. By talking smooth like a phone sex operator. I bite the style, but it has no flavor. We're here to stay, so hate us now or hate us later. Still kick the data with soul like Taylor. So pack it in and abort to the layer. Cause hiding out's the only thing that'll save you from the wrath of the warpath. If you don't know the half, it's the two best, do the math. We bring a proper light, cover helicopter light, loud like a chopper bite, lock seal the watertight, descending lapatite, no skill, just a lot of height, hit them with the boxes right, that make them drop the mic. We bring a proper light, cover helicopter light, loud like a chopper bite, lock seal the watertight, descending lapatite, no skill, just a lot of height, hit them with the boxes right, that make them drop the mic. We bring a proper light, cover helicopter light, loud like a chopper bite, lock seal the watertight, descending lapatite, no skill, just a lot of height, hit them with the boxes right, that make them drop the mic. We bring a proper light, cover helicopter light, loud like a chopper bite, lock seal the watertight, descending lapatite, no skill, just a lot of height, hit them with the boxes right, that make them drop the mic. Bring a proper light, yeah, we bring a proper light, bring a proper light, yeah, we bring a proper light, bring a proper light, yeah, we bring a proper light. Tech Natural, yeah, we bring a proper light, 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 yeah, we bring a proper light.
Muted. There we go. What's up, people? What's up? Welcome back to the show. What's up, Aiden? How you doing?
Good.
Good. So welcome back to the show, guys. It's another episode of the Khaos List. We got the panel in the house. We got a few people missing, but I sent LDG a message real quick, so he better get his ass in here soon. Danny probably can't make it tonight. He said he's going to try to make it, but, we do what we do. This is how we do it.
We do.
We go through the panel so you guys can talk about your channels. Gaishka, you were up, my friend.
Yes. Basco Scenario. You can catch me at the Basco Scenario. Clips of COD, clips of my gaming. But you can catch me Sundays, 9 p.m. on Bigger Friend Entertainment, One Division Roundtable. Mondays, 9 p.m., Chaotic Conversation. Tuesdays, 9 p.m. on the Khaos List, where we discuss various topics that, he's going to throw at us right now. And Wednesday, 7 p.m., Rule of Three, and back at 10 p.m. on the OOC.
Excellent. Chris Knight, you are up, my friend.
Well, yeah, Real Review 3000, Chaos Central, of course. Monday nights, normally Chaotic Conversation. Danny's got a hectic schedule, lots of things go on, so we kind of fit it when we can. But so this Friday, we're going to do that at 8 p.m. But normally Monday nights, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time for the Chaotic Conversation. Tuesday, Khaos List here on Bigger Ford Entertainment. And again, over on Chaos Central. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on The Real Review 3000 and also over on Chaos Central is the Rule of Three, soon to be changed to, I guess we can call it the show formerly known as the Rule of Three, and I'll make a symbol or something. Maybe that's what we should name it.
Yeah, for real, eh?
The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
I used to go around and when I was talking about Prince, I used to go like, "Hey, yeah, did you hear that new song?" And they'd be, "What the hell are you doing?" I said, the guy with the symbol. It's like, no. This week we are having the finale for the weekly Rumble Tournament of Champions. We have Onzo, JJ, LDG Pixels, LDG, and Shellback TJC. I got lots of curveballs, lots of stuff to throw at these guys. Should be really fun. That's Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Then we also have, weekly wrap up, the rants. I'm working on getting the rant out. It's a little late, but had a lot of editing stuff I had to do on that. Actually, like I normally don't edit, and that's why it takes time. But lots of stuff. I'll get back to the music reviews and stuff. Lately, I'm just dealing with a lot of copyright issues. I don't know. It just, you've got to fight copyright constantly, and so it gets a little overwhelming, and you got to keep track of it all. So, yeah. Other than that, though, Onzo, thank you as always for having me, and I've monopolized everybody's time now, so I will shut up.
What else is new?
Not much.
He put it into the timing of the whole show. No worries.
I was gonna say you guys haven't even done the guitar soloist recently yet, eh?
No, and I know with that and your guys' equilibrium, I know we need to get back to that, but we'll see what we'll do it.
I am Elihu-Who, and I can be found everywhere and nowhere at the same time. But when I'm not there, I can be found every Wednesday, specifically at 12 noon. But What's Up with the Universe, where we talk astronomy, astrophysics, all sciencey fun. And tomorrow we're talking about the many moons of Jupiter. And I can also be found on JJ Sithlord3827. Numbers.
There you go.
Thank you, JJ 3827. Randomly, I can be found randomly on his channel, and I can also be found on sometimes Geeks Enjoying Erotica on LDG. Pickle.
On LEG.
His channel.
Okay. I just wanted clarification, please.
That's a whole different type of show, man.
Channel. No, not on YouTube. Okay, that's for the OnlyFans.
Have you searched YouTube? There's some crazy stuff out there that you would normally think, no, that's not on YouTube, and then you're like, oh wow, that's on YouTube.
Okay, did not know that.
Listen, you can get a lot through YouTube by using the terms educational.
You guys are having an issue with the sound in the chat because I'm hearing sounds broken, and then Dandelion said I thought it was just me, but okay, David said sounds better now. Okay, all right.
Okay. I'm not hearing a problem with the sound, so
I'll check out the stream in a minute. We have special guest tonight. He asked to come on the show tonight, so I said sure, no problem. Aiden, what's up?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Doing good, man. You have a channel? You got something you want to say? You have?
I tell them where they can find me on social media, right?
Go ahead.
You can.
yeah. Who are you? What do you do?
You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and on Discord.
Excellent. Appreciate everybody that came into the show today and all the people in the chat. Dandelion Fuff, David, Nindroid, Ostinator. You're always doing a good job monitoring our channels. So a big shout out to you.
Absolutely.
Big shout out to everyone else that's in the chat that came to check it out. You guys know how the show is. I give 3 topics. We talk about the topics. But I always, like without a shadow of a doubt, have to start with honorable mentions.
Here we go.
So honorable mention,
myself.
number 1. And unfortunately, he is not here. But I'm sure
I will be right back. I'm going to stay here, but I will be right back because that should, if we need to back it off, go ahead to the second one really quick, and I'll go get
all right,
him.
go get
You want me to call him? You want me to call Pickles?
Go get him. We'll move to number 2.
Chris, if you're not going to get him, I will call him, okay? So.
Number 2 is actually for my homeboy right
I
down
knew it.
here.
I knew it. I knew it. I'm like, we were talking in the chat. I was like, oh fuck, here we go.
Honorable mention number 2. I mean, is Geishka out of his fucking mind for not watching any DC animation? And I'll start it off, and I will say absolutely he is.
Yeah.
I did see the Killing Joke, though. I did see that.
Ooh, okay, the Killing
Sucked
Joke
compared to the book.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was not the one to
Yeah.
watch,
No.
but I will still stick with my my theory and what I've said always.
You don't like the Killing Joke?
The animation.
I like
The
the
story.
book, not the animation.
The book is a lot better, but I don't mind the movie they did. I mean, there's better, but
I just think it didn't translate well. You know what I mean? Like I was entertained when I read that comic book, but when I watched the animation, I don't know. It just didn't really do it for me.
The story was good. The whole point was get Batman to laugh. The whole premise was excellent.
Oh, it's a great story.
Yeah, it wasn't basically get the bad guys like, no, Batman's got to laugh. Come on.
And it's one of the stories where you actually get Joker's original origin stories, you know?
Well,
one of them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Pick one.
Because
well, the best line the Joker's ever uttered, and I think Mark Hamill used it, and it was given the line in one of the cartoons. He said, "I like to think of my life like a multiple choice. I just pick one, and that's how it all started." And
yeah.
So
I think when that comic came out, because I was in high school, I think that was supposed to be original story.
But it follows Batman '89, doesn't it? It's like he goes into to steal files and he gets in the chemicals, right?
Yes, under the red light.
Yeah. You see, so it's very similar to '89, and I think, So I mean, I think I like that storyline. It works better, but I don't know. It's whatever they want to do.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't bad at all.
David Quinata had a good point. Batman TNT crossover is underrated. Yes, Guy Scar, the Turtles have a crossover with Batman.
And I actually had an honorable mention number 3 for Danny, but unfortunately he is not here, so I'll have to wait for that one to come up. What the hell is LDG doing?
He's not there right now, so he might be getting a smoke break or something. Who knows? And
I heard that LDG hates Endgame.
Yeah.
You have, huh?
Really? Is that a rumor going around?
That term hate is a very nice way of putting it.
Extremely nice.
He would just assume that he had shat out Endgame and they released it that way, and he would have thought it would have been better that way.
If he gets Prometheus done, we'll probably get fucking Endgame erased from the history of all movies. You know what I mean?
No, he'll have the Prometheus and then Prometheus no Endgame edition.
What does he think of the movie Prometheus?
I probably wouldn't get him started on that. But
I he's upset because I talked about a moon called Prometheus.
Yeah, seriously, I remember that. Not the moon.
It's a real moon, okay?
I know.
That's a space station.
Hey, that's bad science in a good movie.
So we'll get into the topics. I guess we'll start up, and if LDG pops in, I'll still give him that honorable mention. So topic number 1 is, as you guys know, is a Ghostbuster topic. It says the most iconic image from the original Ghostbusters films has Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, and Harold Ramis as the trio of scientists decked out in jumpsuits and ghost hunting gear. But there was a 4th Ghostbuster in the shape of Winston Zeddemore, played by Ernie Hudson. In a recent interview with Michael Rosenbaum, Hudson explained that his character's role, which was written for Eddie Murphy in the original film, was drastically reduced while in production, but will become a complete character in Ghostbusters Afterlife. Are you happy to see this? And do you think that Ernie Hudson was underused in the first 2 Ghostbusters movies? Whoever wants to start it off can start it off. Go ahead, Chris.
First off, he was not underused in the first one. I think they did well with kind of the fact that they were on a last second change of who it was supposed to be. It was, of course, going to be a much bigger part because Eddie Murphy was a named, known actor at the time. Ernie Hudson, mostly bit parts up until that time, and I'm not even sure if he had even been in a major movie yet. I'm sure he had, but he always did bit parts. Not that he's not a good actor, because he did the part and he did a lot of justice. And when you watch that movie, he doesn't feel like he's just placed in there for no reason. He works, he's integrated, and he becomes a part of that team in the first movie. So I don't think he's underused. I think it's well done for the fact that the character was supposed to be much bigger. In the second one, I think they give him a lot of screen time. I think he plays a really good part in that one, and he's a part of the team. But if this will give us even more of his character and maybe focus a little more on him, like on a one-on-one thing, I'd be interested. I love Winston Zeddemore. He's a great character, the way they did it. If you've ever watched the cartoons, it's a funny character in the cartoons. Like I said, I think they gave me mostly equal. I haven't seen Ghostbusters 2 in a long time, so don't quote me on that. But I remember him being, I remember them doing a lot more double stuff. So, like, for instance, there'd be the scene that him and Ray are out driving after the birthday party. Then they'd have,
Egon and
Peter. Egon and Peter together.
Yeah.
And then they flip them around, switch them around, so they did a lot more like two groups of two, but they did a good mix between there. And then you get your whole groups of four. So, I mean, I think it was done well. I know with the inclusion and all that, yeah, you would like to see more, but with all the circumstances in the first one, I think it was handled well. The second one, I don't remember there being an issue with him not being in it enough. I felt like it was well balanced. Now, if you ask me where he stands on the four, I'd say he's number 4, because that's just the way he's presented. And I don't mean that in a bad way. You're presented with the original 3 who worked together in the university, and he was kind of like just brought on. But like I said, in the second movie, you do see that he has become a part of the team and he's valued. But he's like the no nonsense guy. He's not the scientist. He's the dirty, get in and do the job. And that's something that the team's missing. So he rounds off the team very well.
Eshka.
Yep. You know what? The first time, I haven't seen it in a long time, those movies. And when you brought up his name, all I can remember in the first movies is Ass sitting down in that chair for, I guess he was going to go for his interview, right? Or something. When he went to be interviewed. And he's just sitting there while everything happens. And that's the most I remember about it. Him being sitting in the sideline waiting for them to, tell him to jump in and, okay, you're going to learn on the fly type thing, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's what happened, right?
Well,
they grabbed him and he had to learn on the fly. And
he's there. He's talking to Janine, and she's asking him, do you believe in this? Do you believe in this? Do you believe in this? He says, hey, listen, if it comes with a steady paycheck, I'll believe anything you tell me.
I love that line.
And then Ray walks by and she says, this is Winston Zeddemore. And he says, hey, Raymond Stantz, Egon. And he says, I don't know. She says, oh, he's applying for the job, and says, great, you're hired, and hands him the traps. And says, welcome to the team. It's got the slime dripping off of it. Yeah, it's just here you go. You're a part of the team. Let's go. But no, that
it was like baptized by the slime. Yeah. Yeah. But see, that's the first thing I remember. Just him being sitting down there, right? So, and I remember the second one. He was more, part of the team, and he was like, like Chris said and stuff. I don't know, man. These reboots, I don't know. How I feel about
a reboot.
This is the third. This is the third movie that they never could finish or get to.
Really? So it's going to be the third
as a continuation of that story.
Okay, so is that the one that we hear that with their kids and stuff?
It was with the kids, but
Egon's
nephews or something like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Egon's nephews or grandchildren or something like that, and they're going to try.
Because that movie was put on the back burner multiple times, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because Steve.
Okay, so it's a sequel.
Bill Murray
Murray
kept on striking it down because he had rights to it, and then I think they allowed him to do some movie, and Sony said, if we let you do this movie, then you release your rights to us for Ghostbusters. And I think he did, but he still got final say, and I guess he says this is it and this is good because he wouldn't do it if it wasn't. That's what he said.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm
In
hopeful.
that case, if it's a a continuation, I'll be interested to see him. And yeah, definitely, if they have all the original cast back, they should use them all equally.
Well, they're going to have to use Winston because Harold Ramis is dead.
Yeah.
So they're going to need to.
Bill Murray is in it, right?
Mm-hmm. They're all three. The three remaining are all in it, and I don't know if it's going to be just a partial like here we are, but I've heard that they're going to be in it substantially. The only one that isn't from the original one is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis said he just said he wasn't into it.
Yeah.
Which surprises me since he's coming back to acting. I would have thought he would have come in just for a second.
It could have been a ruse.
Annie Potts is in it, right?
Yes, she is. And that's why I kind of have thought it could be a ruse, but I don't know because there's been like nothing said about it. And normally by now you'd hear about it. But if he's in it, I'll love it. It'll be awesome that he's in it for 5 seconds.
Well, you got to think when everybody comes in asking Frakes is going to get behind the camera and of the Orville and actually get in front of the camera. He's like, nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm stuck in directing. All of a sudden, he's in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Picard.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yep, he's in front of the camera. So you never know. It could be an NDR.
Yeah, your thoughts on it?
NDA.
Your thoughts on it, Eli?
Okay. Well, I'm going to say this because in the 90s, there was a trend in movies called the token black guy. If you guys remember that, South Park made fun of it a lot of times.
Come on now, I'm black. Of course I know that.
Yeah. Oh, you are? Oh,
Anzo, you just should have gone like, no, tell me about this token black. What is this that you're talking about?
For real.
Basically, everybody isn't aware of this, millennials, the quote-unquote token black guy was basically considered comic relief. That's what his character was. He was the comic relief, the serious comic relief guy, the bouncing off the jokes. But he actually did get a bigger part in the second movie, the Victor thing, the painting one. You actually got a chance to look at Winston, the character, not just the offseat. Here's the fourth guy. Here's a little joke here. No, you actually got a chance to look at him, who he was. He was a no nonsense guy who took things serious. I mean, black explaining. Shit, I haven't heard that in a long time. Damn. Hashtag. What's that? The redhead cabal.
Yeah, Dandelion.
Well, sorry. On the second movie, he was basically. You got a chance to actually look at his character, because in the first movie, you saw Spangler, you knew about Egon, you knew about Ray, you knew about these guys, except the new guy, Winston. So they basically explained his character in the second one, and if he's gonna have a more prominent role in the third one, like hell yeah, finally. Better than Leslie Nielsen's, whatever her name is, the last movie's cameo uncle, with the explanation of the hearse.
I didn't have a problem with the way they used the characters in Ghostbusters 2016. I didn't. They all signed on for it, but what I had a problem with was the ill-placed humor in it. The movie overall wasn't horrible. It's just ill-placed humor that doesn't belong in a Ghostbusters movie. And if you're trying to honor Ghostbusters or reboot it, you got to keep it still Ghostbusters.
Like the Dan Aykroyd comment in the cab.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a dumb joke. I'm like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
I know it's Dan Aykroyd, but still. I mean, if he's going to have a better prominent role in the third movie, then yes, finally. Maybe he can actually be the lead Ghostbuster. Hey, who knows?
Yeah, he'll probably have a bigger role, and I'm happy for that. Aiden, what do you think?
Honestly, it's been a while since I've seen the first Ghostbuster movie. I put off on watching the second one because I hear from a lot of people that it's not very good. What is that true? Like, what do you guys think?
I love
Your
it.
own opinion is if you like artwork, yeah, you like the movie.
No, it's good. It's just I think there are parts of it that were rushed in the feel.
I know about the part with the Statue of Liberty.
And
Yes, that was dumb.
Yeah.
But it fits within. I mean, listen. If you can't buy the Statue of Liberty, I tell people, how can you buy the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? It's the same thing. It just people didn't
Gravitate to it.
yeah. It just didn't. People didn't understand it. I guess.
I did like that line. I wonder if she's naked under that toga.
Yeah.
She is French.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Oh, she's a mean lady, or whatever. The
Sorry,
things.
go ahead, Adrian.
all right. From what I remember, I remember Ernie Hudson being in the movie a lot less than the other three Ghostbusters. Did he show up at the very end or like somewhere close to the end? Like my memory
Around middle of the movie, he shows up. Yeah.
My memory's shot on it.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, but he shows up in the middle of the movie, and you're kind of right. I wish they would have kept his role to what it was supposed to be when it was Eddie Murphy that was doing it. But we do understand why they did it. Like Chris said, I don't think he really was such a big actor at the time. Plus, I also heard Bill Murray wanted more screen time. So I don't know.
That wouldn't surprise me either.
I agreed.
Right. And once Eddie Murphy's not doing it, then hey, now you can give Bill Murray the more screen time he wants. So that's what I heard. And with what he's been doing with them trying to get the third one going, like Chris said, I wouldn't put it past him. Right.
Because Bill Murray has a reputation for being difficult, right? Movies, if I'm not mistaken.
Very. But he's, what I
wouldn't
heard about Bill Murray is he's easy to get a hold of, but when you actually work with him, you want to kiss ass.
Yeah,
Honestly, you want to kiss ass.
Yeah, I've heard that hard to work with isn't the term. It's hard to gather what he's doing, or because he's like, I don't want to say he's method, but he is very much, he's in his place while he's doing stuff. So he may say something to you totally offhanded that probably he doesn't mean, but you take it personally. Harold Ramis and him had a big
fight, right?
On the set of Groundhog Day. There was he had a totally different idea how he thought that his character Phil should be, and they finished the movie, they got it out, and they didn't speak until I think I heard like a few months before he died.
Yeah.
And then he said after he died, he says, I look back on it and I realized how wrong I was. He said the movie was well done, it was well directed, and he said, I'm not really sure why we had that issue, why we had an issue, or why I had an issue. And he's remorseful. I think he thinks back on things, but at the moment, I think difficult to work with is probably a term that most of us would use.
I agree.
This party's over.
So now we get on to topic number 2. Topic number 2, guys. And topic number 2 is the Falcon and Winter Soldier. Now, the Falcon and Winter Soldier will determine who ends up with Captain America's iconic shield. Anthony Mackie revealed the news in a recent interview. When we last saw Mackie's Sam Wilson, aka the Falcon, Steve Rogers handed down his shield to him. It was a massive moment in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but it is still unclear if Wilson will take on the Captain America moniker. Though the upcoming Disney Plus series will reveal some critical information about that subject, do you think that Falcon should be the next Captain America, or do you want someone else as Cap? Who wants to start it off? Can start it off. Actually, Aiden, start this one off.
I think it should have been Winter Soldier, honestly. He fought along Cap in World War II, so I think it's like, and he's been his partner for a long time. So,
Aiden, hold on.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. I don't know you anymore. breaking my heart. You're going down a path I can't follow.
I love this. I love it.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. It's your opinion. Go ahead. I'm just glad you're here.
Look at what Danny said in the chat. You can't do that to him. It's his first time on. He told Anza to Phantom Zone you. Would you like to be Phantom Zone just to see what it is?
On my first day on tour,
Sure.
man. We talking. You can't do that. Your
There
first
should be
day.
Phantom Zone for bringing it up.
Should be.
Damn.
You know what? I will do it.
You will lie down before me, Jarrell. Both you and them one day, Jarrell.
Boom.
There you go. Now you've been
say hi to Zed for me. It's off for me, okay?
your Phantom
Yes,
Zone
$50.
cherry has been popped.
Yes, it has.
Nice.
Go ahead, Aiden. Finish up.
So yeah, I just think that he having him take over Cap's place is just more fitting than Falcon's. Just
Okay. Why?
because he's been his partner for a long time, so I think it would make more sense.
Okay. I'll go with my opinion after, but Elihu, you up next. What do you think?
There has been no indication that anybody other than Sam could be the new Captain America, because Bucky, he never showed any interest in becoming Captain America. He's his friend. He's his best friend. He's his brother. He protects him. He's not his replacement. No, that's what Sam is, because he gave him. Remember the line he said, "How does it feel?" It's like, "Not mine." And what did the Captain say? "It is." Basically, hey, I trust you, not Bucky. He trusts him to become the new replacement. Because Bucky's his best friend, his brother, his comrade in arms, not his replacement. Because basically, yeah, Sam should be the next Winter Soldier. It worked in the comic books. It can work in the movies or the TV show, whatever you want to call it.
Excellent. Good choice. You're lucky. I had my finger on the trigger waiting for what you were going to say, Eli. Trust me.
Oh, dude, hey. I got to kiss ass.
Wow.
Well, for that, you should get Phantom Zone, because that just says that you didn't mean a thing you just said.
Yeah, I actually didn't mean the thing I said.
Actually, I thought he was sincere, even though he probably was trying to kiss ass. So I'm cool with that because it
I
sounds
was actually sincere that time.
Sincerely kissing ass is better than just kissing ass. That's
exactly.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Chris, what do you think?
I said it, and I think you were on the string we did about Endgame when it came on. I can't remember. It's been a while now, but I said I would have been much happier had they gone the Bucky route, or at least insinuated they were going to go the Bucky route.
Well, then you all lost.
Wait. You did not let me finish. If they were to have gone that route, it would have had to have been in the movie. It would have had to have been right then. Since they didn't do it and they didn't approach it in that movie, to turn it around now after you have pretty much pointed to Falcon becoming the next Captain America. One, let's just go on the SJW train here. They'll scream to the high heavens that you are purposely ripping this from the hands of a black actor. That's one thing they're going to say. But on my side of it, I believe just at the heart that you started down the road of Falcon taking the moniker. Give him the moniker. We don't need to play this. Oh, Bucky's going to be it now. No, you already insinuated where this was going at the end of the movie. Stick with it. Don't try to make this sound like this whole series needs to be about who it is. It should be Falcon. Now, if you want to play where he's struggling with the idea of taking over and Bucky tries to be by his side and say, "Hey, man, listen, Steve gave that to you for a reason." And, and say things like, I've had things in my life happen to me that it's not smart to leave it to somebody like me. I mean, that would make sense to me. But if they're going to play this game of, it might be Bucky. Nope, it might be, Falcon. Go back and forth. Don't do that. That's not going to help anything. Let's go down the path of him learning to become Captain America. That's what I think.
Gashka.
Well, should he be the next Captain America? I don't think either of them should be the next Captain America. I think it's going to be the struggle to who's going to live up, come out of the shadow of the original Captain America.
I have failed you, Anakin. I have failed you.
Doing that, it's true. I think that's what it's going to be. It's going to be about him struggling with the fact if he deserves it or not. And they're going to be on side missions and stuff like that until we find out who it is, right? Because it's not Captain America, Falcon, and the Winter Soldier, right? It's Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think either of them are going to be the next Captain America within that series.
Think they're going to go woke and make it female?
I have no idea what they're going to do. But, like Anzo said on previous streams and stuff, it's been going a lot to the women superheroes, women characters, and things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Is it going to be a woman taking it? We don't know. In today's world, you don't know. It might be a him, he, she, he, they, who. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, me personally,
I think it's just going to be. That's what it's. We're not going to find out in that series.
Actually, I think we will find out in this series.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's going to be Falcon. I think it should be Falcon, and I'm going to explain why. Okay? Because Bucky was Captain America's friend for a long time, right? When they were growing up. He died.
Mm-hmm.
At least we thought he died. Then came Falcon, and Falcon was loyal to Captain America from day one. He didn't, even if he didn't agree with what Captain America's doing, he was like, yo, I'm following you. Whatever you're doing, I'm on your side. You understand? And I'm pretty sure he did agree with him, but I'm just saying if he didn't, he was still loyal and he still followed Captain America. Even when Bucky came back and everybody was saying that it was Bucky, Falcon stuck beside Captain America, right? Bucky now is known in the world as an assassin, a killer, a murderer. You cannot put him as Captain America, at least until he redeems himself. So at the end of the day, I don't mind if someone else ends up being Captain America, but I want them to at least give Falcon the chance, like they did in the comics, and then because at the end of the day, unless he gets the super serum, he'll never be Captain America. You know what I mean? So whoever it is gonna have to have superpowers to be a Captain America. You can't just be a regular dude like Falcon is and thrive as Captain America. So I do believe maybe they'll have some kind of enhancement for superheroes. Maybe Bucky tries to get that. I know there's a lot of talk going on in Phase 4, especially with Black Widow, is that it has a lot to do with a super serum, right? So we'll see what happens with that. But at the end of the day, I really do think that they should give Falcon a chance. I think he is the best one to do it because of what the world sees Bucky as. That's my opinion.
Anzo, if you remember the words on your left, Cap was the one that first made the quote-unquote first move to Sam. Sam then approached Captain. Yeah, Cap approached Sam. He's like, hey, he saw something in this guy, and he stuck with him. And Sam was with him after that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
And again, they do a good job that Bucky agrees. I understand the whole super serum thing, but I do think that's kind of one of the reasons why they're doing Black Widow, because I think what they're going to do is establish that after what we know, the serum to have been destroyed or whatever, after Cap was taken care of, or the science was lost, they just stopped working with it. This is going to kind of probably lead into something like somebody from Hydra or something leaked it, got it out. It then fell in the hands of the Russians, and the Russians started doing it. And that would lead the way to, again, flip it back around and give it to Bucky's already got it. Okay, so Bucky doesn't need to get it. He's got some weird version of it. But again, we know that it causes psychosis and problems like that. So again, to your point, Anzo, and to the point I made, it'd be really difficult to get past. Oh, look, he was an enemy of the state for a long time, and now he's Captain America. Yay, him. Falcon, military. He's been by Cap's side. He has made his name and his place within the Avengers Marvel universe here as Falcon, as a non-super superhero, I guess is what you could call him. Giving him the serum will fix that. Again, we'll move right along to Captain America, and I don't have a problem with that. That's kind of what, like I said, once you didn't even try to go the route of Bucky getting it,
Continue.
you've made your choice.
Yeah, continue with the road you're going on. Yeah, and I'm just going to come out and say it. Fuck that. I want a black Captain America.
But that's what, and I'm not trying to say you're an SJW, but that's what I said. Think of what people will say if they literally pull the rug out from underneath this arc they've already created. If they were to pull it out, there's going to be and I know Disney doesn't give a crap, but it's going to piss off a lot of people. That can hurt. That type of thing can hurt your bottom dollar. And that's not what they want right now. They want to give people stuff that they're going to watch and eat up. Again, that's not even why I say he should be. He should be because, one, they've already started it that way, and two, it's fine. It makes sense. It works just fine for this.
I agree.
There's nothing wrong with it. And yeah, why not? You've lost T'Challa. You need another good black superhero or black male superhero.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. So that's what I'm saying. For me, give it to him. Let him. And like I said, even if he doesn't stay as Captain America, at least give him the chance. You know what I mean? He at least deserves a chance.
Highlight Matt's statement down there.
I want to swear. That is America's ass.
Hey, what up, Mama Bear? Yeah, I know you want. I know you want to see that. And I believe there's actually, if I'm not mistaken, I did read there's a comment where Falcon says he does have a better American's ass than Captain America.
And on the side note, if you guys remember, there was some nude photos that he accidentally released. And if you didn't see him, watch another teen movie and that whipped cream on his crotch, that's not a placement on the crotch. It's actually him naked with the whipped cream, by the way. He was not wearing underwear.
Did you actually go and Google that, Elihu?
I gotta
My
say,
head is full of weird odd facts, okay?
You know a lot of details about that.
My head is full of weird odd facts.
I was gonna say a little bit too much information, bro.
I didn't want to know that. It just happened to know that.
Like a cheap brand.
This party's over.
Damn, I like that transition to the next topic. And you know what's funny? When I cut it, right? Because you can see there's a cut. There's supposed to be the Dooku talking in between there. But I cut the Dooku part out and the music still matched.
I like it.
Yeah, it was well done. Next topic and the final topic for the day. Topic number 3 is Eminem in the top 10. Do you agree with Snoop Dogg saying that Eminem is not one of the top 10 rappers of all time, and that if he is considered it, it's because of Dr. Dre? Geshka, go ahead.
Yes. I honestly think that he's definitely one of the top 10 best rappers out there. His lyrics are by far more superior to many people out there right now. And yes, part of it is because of Dre. But remember, Dre's a businessman. If Dre didn't see skill in him, he wouldn't have taken him in. So he took him because of his skill and what he could bring for his pure talent. And Dre just threw him out there. So I don't know. You know, Snoop is Snoop. He's right to his opinion. But in my opinion, from all the rappers, he's definitely a top 10.
I agree. Chris?
Oh, I'd say he is. It depends. We're talking about top 10 all time. If that's the case, I don't know if I'd put him or Snoop in there. I like them both a lot. But if you're talking about currently, like current named rappers, absolutely he is. Is it because of Dre? Well, yeah, for a little bit. But like Geisgar said, Dre didn't bring him on just because, oh, look, it's a white boy that can rap. No, he brought him on because while he may have had that moniker for like 2.2 seconds of being the new Vanilla Ice, he isn't anything like Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice was canned it's a canned laughter compared to a real audience laughter.
Mhm.
That's like the difference between the two of these guys. I honestly don't even think that Snoop means this the way people are taking this. I honestly think this is just more because they were all in a group, like worked together and around each other. I think this is just like two homeboys just screwing with each other. And I'm not sure if Eminem will take it seriously, and if he does, it's just I always say these beefs, as they used to call them. I don't know what they call them now.
Eminem came out and made a song and dropped.
Okay, well, you see, I still think that this is all made up to keep people relevant for popularity and for money. I don't really think. I mean, listen, Snoop's doing his own thing. He's got this game show. He does, he's just chilling back and taking residuals. He's having a good time doing what he's doing. I don't know. This guy's just having a fun time. I think. I really don't even take any stock in this. But yeah, he is definitely in the top 10. I mean, if you listen to some of his freestyle stuff, he can get crazy.
Elihu.
If you read my comment on Twitter, Hales, no, he is the king of freestyle. And yes, it is not a rumored fact. He did read the dictionary nightly in high school when he was a teenager. He did. That is not a rumor. That is an actual fact. Yeah, Dr. Dre, like you said, Guyscar, he's a businessman. He promoted him. He didn't see him as a front man. He saw him as the main man because he saw talent in him. That's what Dre does. He recognizes talent. It's like, hey, I see talent in this person. This is what they can do. I don't do this for them. This is what they can do. Check them out. This is what he did with Marshall. Marshall is great. I mean, if you happen to just stop on the street and go, hey, Marshall, yeah. Give me a little line. Can you give me a line of something? Boom, he'll drop a referee right then and there. You go to Snoop, he's like, well, let me think. Had probably quote a song or something. No. Marshall can drop it just like that. He is one of the greatest freestyle rap artists that this generation has. And I hate rap music. That's not my favorite genre. It's not my favorite genre.
Drop it
it's
like
not my favorite genre.
Yeah, drop him like he's hot.
You know it's coming, right? You know. Now I get it. It's not your favorite genre. I get it. But hip hop and rap is the number one right now. There's no other music that has sold more than hip hop at this very moment.
I had that words hate you that. It's not my favorite genre, but it's very. I know it's very popular. It used to be in the music industry about 25 years ago. So I know that rap and hip hop is very popular for the youth. It always has been under the age of market 30. And Marshall has always been from 18 to 30 to 30 to 60. All generations.
Yeah, well, he's he started during my generation, for guys my age in our mid-20s or something. That was kind of cool to have that. Now he's an OG. I mean, that's what he is. I mean, it's like, okay, for instance, I love Snoop. I love Dre. I love Ice Cube, Ice-T. I like that it's called old school now. But I remember when I was getting told by some of those guys that lived in Compton and stuff back then, man, these guys ain't shit because, and now I'm saying the same thing about these younger rappers. I'm like, my God, these guys talking about, gangbanging and stuff. It's like, come on, people. When was the last time you actually were out on the streets doing anything? You were in your parents' basement, like freaking playing Xbox, coming up with rhymes and stuff. And I don't know. That's how I see it. I'm not saying everybody's like that, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of rap currently, but there are some guys I really like. But if you go back then, Eminem, Dre, Snoop, all of that stuff, that's when I was going to high school and stuff, man. Of course I listened to that stuff.
Man, back in the day for me, old school was, Big Daddy Kane, Houdini, friggin' Fat Boys.
The Fat Boys. Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry, but that's what I'm saying. This is our age group stuff we're talking about now. These were our guys. No, we didn't inherit.
Commodore 64. That's the shit I was playing.
But that's what I'm saying. We were we inherited that old school stuff, and these were our guys. We watched these guys hit it big, and start coming out with that stuff. Yeah, So
I would love
they
to
didn't need
see-
a record player. They didn't need a record player sound to make music. They made music with their own bodies, called beatboxing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what made them big.
I remember being in school listening to that in elementary school, and my English teacher comes up to me and says, "That music's never gonna be big." I wonder what his ass saying now.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna
you
have
know,
a calculator.
anybody who utters the words "that will never do this," "that will never do that,"
Yeah.
they better know for sure, because trust me, they're gonna hear about it the day that they're wrong.
And it was a song by Dougie Fresh, man, that I was listening to too.
And you know, the thing is, I do remember that people thought rap was going to be a fad in and out back in the day. It's like, oh, it's not going to last. Yeah, it's going to last. Look at it now. Aiden, what do you think? Is Eminem top 10?
This is a stump question for me because I don't listen to Eminem.
Okay. You're young, so I'll give you a pass on that one.
I'm not the biggest rap fan like Eli.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Here we go.
I hear it.
Yeah, it's coming.
He didn't say he did not like it. He said not the biggest fan, but he's a partial fan. See?
Doesn't matter.
You will lie down before me, Jarrell. Both you and them one day, Jarrell.
You don't like hip hop, you don't like rap, you're not allowed on my stream. That's a new fucking rule right fucking now. So you guys better go get some goddamn education, start listening to some damn hip hop.
I got education.
And
I knew
DC
that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yes, and
I know
DC.
Run DMC. Come on.
Although I will say yes, because in the chat, Austinator said that he's a rap god. So, yeah, I'll give him that.
He didn't even have a song called Rap God.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. How ballsy do you got to be to say, yo, I am a rap god? And then, yeah, I think that says it all right there.
Seeing is that I am the only black person on the panel today. Danny, I hate you. But I will say that I do 100% say that Eminem is top 10. He has to be. I don't care what color he is. The man's skills are fucking amazing. And when you go on a track and you kill Jay-Z on his own track, you have to be known as one of the greatest of all times. There are artists that don't want to even rap with Eminem because they know he's going to shine on their albums. So they won't even ask him to do a duet with him.
I remember there was a lot until, what was it, like I forget, like in 2012 or 13, something like that. It had been a while since Dre had a record out, and he did another one, and Eminem did something on there. There was a lot of talk that the reason why they didn't do anything together for a long time was because Dre thought he was being shown up, which I don't buy that either.
No, there was a time that Dre did the armor. That was I Need a Doctor. It was because of Dre's son got killed, I think.
Oh yeah,
or he died.
Kush, I think, was that the one? Kush, was that like the last Dre album or the song?
Yeah, I think so.
I think he was on that one. Yeah, I mean, but no, I mean, yeah, but you're absolutely right. The guy's phenomenal.
Not only that, people don't talk about him in their songs. You know, only the brave ones do. The last person was that Machine Gun Kelly guy, and I'm not gonna lie, Machine Gun Kelly's song was fire. The one where he did Eminem was fire, but then Eminem came back and was even more fire. You know what I mean?
This last week on Saturday Night Live, Machine Gun Kelly was on there, and I guess he played two they were like ballad guitar songs, and it wasn't even rapping.
I know. I seen him.
And I'm like, what? Did Eminem diss him that damn bad that he left the damn? I'm like, damn, that's bad. I mean, I don't like Machine Gun Kelly, but I really was like, oh my god, that's funny.
He was on the New Year's thing, man, and they were like, they call him MGK, right? So I know it's him, but I'm like, comes out and he has a guitar. Oh shit, light went out. He comes in, he has a guitar, and he starts singing, and I was like, that's not Machine Gun Kelly. I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell happened here? You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah.
That's what you get when you're dating, what's her name? Megan Fox.
Oh, he's dating Megan Fox?
I think so. Well, wasn't it Megan Fox and Brian Austin Green? They were married, and I guess she left him and 2 kids and went to started. She's still married to, I think. Let me see. I think it's Machine Gun Kelly.
Is she
Well, whatever happened, it looks like Eminem sent this dude to a new fucking genre of music, right? Because he ain't rapping no more. So
yeah,
you can't mess with this guy, man. And his freestyles, like if you watch shit, I can't remember what documentary it is. I think it's an Ice-T one. And Ice-T is talking to Eminem. And Eminem is explaining how he comes up with his lyrics. And I'm like, yo, this guy is crazy. Like, he says, he thinks of words, he flips them, he does all of this stuff. Yo, trust me. And Danny's right. Nobody wants to fuck with us.
Onto the All-Stater comments.
Which one?
Yeah.
you know where Eminem was born, don't you?
Detroit. What was it?
Yeah, Detroit, Michigan. Yeah.
No, he was not.
No?
He was born 30 minutes north of where I live, St.
Really?
Joseph, Missouri, and he lived here for a while too.
Yeah.
But like most of his stuff's about the Detroit days because I can't remember. I think his dad left. His grandmother lived here up until the day she died, and so every time he'd be through town, he'd be here for a week or two sometimes.
Oh, really?
But yeah. But yeah, the whole the trailer park and that 8 Mile, all that was up in Detroit, and that's mostly what he talks about. But yeah, he has history here.
Okay. Well, all I can say is, like Danny said, ain't nobody fucking with Eminem. This guy is one of the great. To me, he's one of the greatest rappers of all time. And Sadat X doesn't agree with it. Sadat X calls Eminem a guest in the House of Hip Hop, which I can kind of understand what he's saying, but Eminem is no longer a guest in the House of Hip Hop. After everything he has accomplished, he lives in this realm. He is no longer a guest. It's just not that he was basically, given the black and white thing why he said that and stuff like that. But when it comes to skills, there ain't nobody that can touch this guy, man. Redman says it.
Oh yeah.
Busta Rhymes says it.
Oh yeah.
So many rappers will tell you, like, no, we can't mess with them.
And these are the old school rappers who are saying it, not the new kids.
But you see, that's the thing, right? We forget. We always
It's that old school.
the whole race thing, right? Look what Beastie Boys did.
That's the thing. It's like,
right? It's like they mixed it up in a way that it was never done back then. Run DMC getting together with Aerosmith, right? Those were like pivotal, epic moments in the history of hip hop.
Absolutely.
Right?
I don't think any one genre belongs to a race, nationality, or color. Listen, Charlie Pride was one of the best country singers of all time. He was a black man. And trust me, he dealt with all of the crap that maybe not racially, technically, what Eminem deals with, but it's the same idea. Dude, what are you doing here? You don't belong here.
Yeah,
I mean, but I hate that people think that, that you have to, like, Cult of Personality, which is, I can't think of the name. God, I can't think of the name.
It's a question, and you're going blank?
No, not a question. Cult of Personality is a song by a rock band that was led by a black singer. Listen, I love that song. It's one of the best damn songs out there.
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix. I mean, so this whole they don't belong here because look, he's a white boy or something like that. Shut up. No, if you can do the music, do the music. That's just how
Daddy.
I'm sorry, Danny. I thought you were coming in. Plus, I had a feeling.
Where are you at?
You had to work, but I had a feeling that this topic would be pretty fire. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man.
If Danny can't be on a show, we need to find a special day during the week that we can call Danny's Danny's catch up, and we'll have him come in and take all the topics, and we'll just grill them and laugh and poke at them for the things we don't like, jeer them, and all that.
Hey, I'm there.
I agree. And if you want, Danny, I will definitely give you some time next week to bring up this topic. There's not a problem.
There was a question of those honorable mention for Danny, right?
Which one?
There was an honorable mention for Danny. You didn't get a chance to get to.
But he ain't going to show that. And he's got to be here for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till next week for that one.
Give me LDG.
But yeah, man, like I said, man, at the end of the day, you got to give Eminem his props. You know what I mean? Jay-Z has to get his props. I'm not LL, sorry. Biggie Smalls has to get their props. You know, these guys changed the game. Tupac has to get his flash. Holy shit! What is up,
Flash? Whoa! He's alive. Dude, you had us
He
worried.
exists.
Where have you been, bro? Every stream we asking about you. Where have you been?
Yeah, what the hell?
You know, missed you, man. We're closing up just now, Zach. So some other time, all right, brother?
Oh, we're closing up?
Yeah, we're closing up.
It's about an hour.
It's been an hour. That is correct.
Thank God I
Don't
got
forget to hit the like speed. Yeah, guys, that's right. Hit the like button. I do appreciate everybody that came on to check it out. Anybody have any final thoughts or any one of the topics that we discussed today?
Man, the whole music thing, you know, the genres and everything, it goes a lot exposure. Nowadays, it's easier to be exposed to it, right? Me growing up where I grew up, I was exposed mostly to rap and, you know, and not only rap, man, I freaking dance hall, freaking reggae and you know, then my Spanish music at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's what's available to people today to love all types of music. It's crazy, but you know what? I made my kids go through old school in the car, old school, definitely old school hip hop from back in the early 80s, the pioneers of it. Because when my kids listen to songs and I listen to them, I'm like, oh, wait, that's a sample of, you know, of this. You know, when LL Cool J came out back in the day with Phenomenon, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, motherfucker, he took that from White Lines.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Will
what
Smith.
it's from.
Forgot about Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith had that use the same beat kind of.
Yeah. So I'm like, what the hell? It's insane.
Sampling is just
it's everywhere, right? But yeah, man, hip hop is strong in the world today, and as Anzo said, it's the number one selling genre right now, and it's going to be continue for a while because everybody's in it, or everybody wants to be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is.
And sometimes artists will start out and they'll start you out in hip hop. Like, look at Pink. You could tell Pink started off in hip hop, and then when she got popular and was able to do what she wanted to do, her music changed.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Justin Timberlake started off as a boy band, but he wanted to get into like a R&B hip hop type of thing, and when he was able to, that's what he did. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
Taylor Swift, like when she used to do country, and now she's mostly hip hop.
Yeah, and
Leanne Rhymes is country, now she's gospel.
Yeah.
And thanks to Timbaland, right? Because Timbaland, when nobody like I started listening to this guy before he came out big, and when we started doing like raw stuff with Missy back in the day before Missy was even big, and I remember being at a record store and all of a sudden I hear this song and I'm like, who is? I heard the beat. I'm like, who is this? Oh, that just came out, and it was him and Magoo that came out, right?
That's tonight, Flash.
I love it, man. And,
Tomorrow.
Then,
oh, you guys pushing it to tomorrow?
No, it's always Wednesday.
OCC is Wednesday night.
Oh yeah.
And he came out.
I don't know what day it is.
He relaunched Justin Timberlake. He relaunched freaking Nelly Furtado. Like whatever he touched, he made money off of those people, and they made money back because of him. So, yeah, he was a big epic producer as well.
Yeah, I just hope Ghostbusters is not get postponed again.
I wouldn't be surprised if it is.
Losing track of time. I'm taking time. That's what I'm doing. I'm just taking time away from myself.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's postponed. I hope not. You know, I hope everything gets back to normal. But we will be closing it up, guys. So we're going to go through the panel so you guys could talk about your channels again. So Aiden, we'll start off with you. Thank you for coming on, bro. I do appreciate that.
You think I could join the OCC tomorrow? It's not too booked.
I'll let you know because we got a few people coming on, so I'll let you know.
All right, thanks. I'm Aiden O'Neill. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, and on Discord.
Excellent. Elihu-Who?
I'm Elihu-Who, and I can defend everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Yeah.
He's trying hard to get on his phone to get on this topic, boy.
That Danny.
He's fooling a Chris.
Where's Danny?
I see something over there. I can't tell. It's too dark.
We can hear you a bit, Danny. Go ahead.
Oh shit.
Man, if you look at the chat, I'll say different categories. Rapper,
Yeah, we.
MC, an entertainer, and a lyricist. Eminem is the king of lyricists.
I agree. 100%. 100%.
I'm surprised you guys never mentioned Tupac.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, Anton mentioned
Also
it.
good.
I did. Tupac is on that list too. But when it does come to lyrics, like Danny said, there is nobody that's better than Eminem.
Yeah,
You know who was good lyricist too? KRS-One.
Yes, KRS-One was good too. I agree. KRS-One says he has lyrics for anybody now and old that if they ever tried to battle him, but I don't know if he could take Eminem.
Because when Danny just came out, the first song that came out to my head was "Whoop whoop." That's the sound of the police.
Anything else to say, Danny?
Y'all get a chance, man. If you get a chance, check out this rapper called Black Thought. He's the lead singer for the Roots. He
For the
is
Roots?
nice too. I put him and Eminem. Like 1A and 1B.
When it comes to lyrics, is okay.
Black Thought.
Who's A and who's B?
Buddy.
Probably Eminem's A. Eminem's A and he's B, right?
That's right.
Right, Danny?
I hope he agreed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Okay.
that is correct.
Okay, cool.
Are you on your way home
All
now?
right, man. I get y'all. Yep, I'm probably about 10 minutes.
All right, brother. So we'll see you later then.
Bye,
All right,
Danny.
man. Later.
Peace.
Hey, dude.
See ya.
Drive safe, man.
All right, Elihu, finish up.
Okay, where was I? Oh, yes, I was everywhere I knew at the same time. That's why I forgot where I was. But on Wednesdays at 12 noon, specifically at 12 noon, my show is called What's Up with the Universe, where we talk astronomy, astrophysics, all sciencey fun. Yes, talking about the moons of Jupiter tomorrow. Our calls will be randomly found on JJ Sithlord, and I forgot his number again. Chris?
3827.
3827.
3827. Too many numbers, you 5150, Chris. And on Jedi Bill 797 Insomniac Soup when I can't sleep. And early mornings, if I have my coffee, I sometimes wake up to Captain Trek. But I'm also on Twitter. And like I said, everywhere and nowhere. So, hey, find me if you can't.
Excellent. Chris Knight, you
Thanks for
are.
having me on, Alonzo.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for coming, bro.
Yep, Chris Knight, Real Radio 3000, Chaos Central. 3 shows right now. Working on the 4th one. Working on a new title for the Rule of 3. We got the Chaotic Conversation, Chaos List. Thursday, we're going to have the finale for the weekly Rumble Tournament of Champions. 4 great people on there. I know Anzo and JJ already have it. Like, they're every damn chat I look at, they're bickering at each other like 2 old people. But no, I got a lot of curveballs for them and stuff like that. We got the weekly wrap up on Sundays. Of course, WandaVision Roundtable that's over here on Big Ford Entertainment on Sundays. OOC that's Anzo's. Lots of different stuff. We do Square One on Saturdays over on Chaos over on Danny's channel, Comic Chat. We got all sorts of stuff going on, guys. Lots and lots to watch. Remember, you don't have to all watch it all at once. They're all there for you to take it in as you can. So
It's all
make sure you sub to
chaos.
everybody here.
It's all chaos.
Intro, that's right.
Yeah. But make sure you sub to everybody here. Make sure you ring the bell, smash the like button, and subscribe to everybody. Thank you very much, Anza, for having me on.
No problem. But
Wait,
Chris,
that thumbs up is not a seat?
But Chris, why the hell do you have to make it difficult? There's the championship round and you want to fuck shit up?
I didn't say it was going to be difficult, but I can't just make it easy on you guys. The points actually matter, so I gotta mix it up, man.
Oh my god!
Especially with you guys already
Oh my
talking
God.
smack talk like a week and a half before the damn thing. I gotta do that.
Chris,
All right.
Austin has just named your show. Call it the show with no name.
I am so.
I love that dude.
I am so. I had my thing. I'm like, I'm gonna win this thing, but now I hear Chris has all these obstacles and shit.
Oh no, it won't really hinder you per se. We'll see. It'll be fun.
Gashka, you were up, my friend.
I like Flash when he said, Basco, did you start your channel yet? Yes, it's just game streaming right now. But you know what? I'm going to start this off backwards. You know, I started off on Wednesdays on 10 p.m. on the OOC. That was my first appearance, and that just snowballed me into meeting great guys on these panels and them welcome me on their shows. And not only that, welcome me as the fourth member of the Chaos Central. And saying that's why I get on Sundays. I'm with Anzo for the roundtable for the WandaVision, part of Bigger Ford and Chaos Central. Chaotic conversation with Danny at 9 p.m. on Mondays, and Tuesdays 9 p.m. right here for the Chaos List, and Wednesday 7 p.m. for the Rule of Three. I just want to say thank you to you guys for welcoming me with such big arms in this community and wanting me to be on your show. With shits and giggles and more than that. And I appreciate everybody in the chat. Remember, subscribe, hit that like, spread the word, because, you know, we do this to entertain you as well as have a great time and share stories that, you know, will be forever on the eternity of the internet. So yeah, man, one love.
Yes, appreciate you guys coming on. And is there anything to be won other than bragging rights? No, not really. But you got to understand, those bragging rights mean a lot. They mean a lot.
Yeah, they do.
6-time Weekly Rumble contestant, 6-time loser.
And I do not plan to lose. I am coming out firing. I'm coming out firing. Yeah, I do not plan to lose this episode. I do not want to hear JJ's mouth if he beats me. But he's going to hear mine when I beat him.
I will win one of these days.
Well, I mean,
hey, Yvette.
1 for 1. You know what I mean? The first time I got robbed, you know, was the wheel shit. I got robbed the first time. You know what I mean? But when the second time came up,
wait a minute, are you Mad Mardigan or Anzo? You're complaining about
no, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Mad Mardigan hasn't won since I've declared winners.
Right, because once he changed it, I showed how dominant I was, and I won the episode I was on. It's not an issue. I'm going to show how dominant I am again, and I am going to win the championship. And I hope you are watching, JJ. And remember, you have competition. You don't worry about the other two. You worry about me. I do appreciate you guys coming in once again. You know, the channel Bigger Ford Entertainment, like Chris said, we're doing a lot of shows. We're trying to entertain you guys. I hope you guys enjoy everything we do. But just to let you know,
This party's over.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. And like that,